Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chrisley family hit with bad news for TV future. There have been rumors that Todd and Julie Chrisley could have returned to reality television despite being in prison. The actuality of that was unlikely, but their kids could have returned to TV and shown the world their lives without their parents around anymore. However, that isn't likely going to happen either. Here is what the Chrisley family's time on TV might have come to an end. Chrisley Knows Best production company shuts down. Maverick TV USA, which is owned by All 3 Media, is the production company that produced the reality TV series Chrisley Knows Best. However, that company is now shutting down as the latest unscripted business to fall victim to market conditions, Deadline reported. While Chrisley Knows Best was one of its most successful shows, Todd and Julie's prison sentence hurt the show's future. Since then, the biggest hit has been Barbie Showdown, which hit streaming on Netflix. According to reports, Chrisley Knows Best made the most money for the company, losing a lot after the prison sentences. I'm delighted to have been part of building BBQ Showdown for Netflix into the success it is, said Simon Knight, global CEO of Maverick TV USA. He never mentioned Chrisley Knows Best but did say, "I'm very excited to leverage this experience and explore new opportunities in this ever-changing industry." Savannah Chrisley hinted at a new reality series. Savannah Chrisley hinted that a new reality series was coming. According to the young reality TV star, it would follow the family's lives since Todd and Julie went to prison. However, with the production company closing down, that is not likely. Savannah remains busy working on several things right now, including a documentary about her parents and the reform initiatives she is working on with lobbyists. She said she wants to testify in front of Congress on things that I have uncovered within our system. Todd and Julie are in prison for conspiring to defraud banks and the IRS out of millions of dollars. Savannah has been very open about the poor conditions of the prisons and what she sees as inhumane treatment of all prisoners. This is one of the reasons that many believe Todd's warden refuses to allow him to speak to Julie on the phone, despite it being legal if he agrees to it. The new reality series would also see the Chrisley kids and their lives after their parents went to prison. I know a few different networks are kind of in negotiations to see where that goes, Chrisley said at the time. After years of dominating reality TV screens with their Southern charm, outrageous antics, and heartfelt family moments, the Chrisley family just got dealt a devastating blow, and fans are reeling. What was once a booming TV empire filled with spin-offs, fan-favorite catchphrases, and extravagant living has now hit a brick wall. The once golden reality TV family may be facing the end of their journey on screen, and the news couldn't have come at a worse time. Insiders close to the network confirmed this week that talks for reviving Chrisley Knows Best or greenlighting a new spin-off featuring Savannah Chrisley and Chase Chrisley have officially been shelved. The reason? Network executives reportedly feel the brand has become too controversial and risky to support moving forward. With Todd and Julie Chrisley still entangled in legal woes, and Savannah's recent social media meltdowns gaining more attention than sympathy, producers are apparently unwilling to move forward with any new projects. It's not just about the legal issues anymore. One insider shared anonymously. It's about public trust, marketability, and whether this family can return to television in a way that makes viewers feel good again. Right now, the waters are too murky. This news comes after a whirlwind year filled with ups, downs, and desperate attempts to stay relevant. Savannah Chrisley, the family's de facto spokesperson while her parents remain incarcerated, has made multiple public pleas for a new reality project. One that would document her journey raising her younger siblings, navigating adult life, and advocating for prison reform. But with each new episode of her podcast or Instagram Live, the tone has grown more erratic, leading some fans to question if she's ready for the pressure of fronting her own show. Once known for being the lovable, mischievous son with a penchant for get-rich-quick schemes, hasn't helped the family's image either. His recent behavior, which includes a series of headline-making breakups, cryptic online posts, and a rumored bar brawl, has left network executives skittish. A spin-off starring the siblings was originally in early development last year, but the momentum reportedly fizzled when Chase's personal instability became too difficult to navigate in a production timeline. As for Nanny Faye, the beloved grandmother and the one glimmer of unproblematic hope in the family, she too is being sidelined. While fans have long advocated for a light-hearted spin-off centered around her antics and hilarious one-liners, sources reveal that health concerns and her desire for a quieter life have made the concept unworkable. She's tired, a source close to the family revealed. She misses Todd. She misses the way things were. And at this stage in her life, she's not interested in doing confessionals or staging family cookouts for the cameras. She just wants peace. Even Grayson and Chloe, once considered fresh, younger faces that could carry the franchise into a new generation, are now off-limits. With Grayson publicly voicing his disdain for fame and Chloe too young to shoulder a show's narrative responsibly, it's clear the network has run out of angles. And with the family still battling to clear Todd and Julie's names, the PR mess is just too big to package into a feel-good reality series. Many fans had hoped that Julie's recent legal victories might help reinvigorate the Chrisley brand. Her conviction being overturned on some charges was seen as a small win, a potential spark for a comeback story. But that optimism seems to have been premature. The damage to the family's public image, according to media analysts, may be beyond repair in the eyes of TV executives. This isn't just a cancellation, it's a full-scale freeze-out. From merchandising partnerships to podcast sponsorships, the once lucrative Chrisley name is being quietly scrubbed from entertainment rosters. Even reruns of Chrisley Knows Best have been pulled from some streaming services due to contractual revaluations, leaving loyal fans wondering if the family's presence will be erased altogether. For Todd and Julie, still serving time behind bars, this latest development hits hard. Sources say Todd was hopeful that a post-prison redemption arc was being crafted behind the scenes, something that would mirror other celebrity comeback stories. He had reportedly written outlines, drafted pitches, and even sketched out new title ideas for a family docuseries called Faith, Forgiveness, and the Chrisleys. But those dreams may now remain locked away in a cell, just like him. Television loves a comeback, a media analyst noted, but only when the timing, tone, and trust align. The Chrisleys had the tone, but they lost the timing, and with it, the audience's trust. The news of their television future collapsing has sent a ripple through the fandom. While some remain hopeful that a streaming platform like Peacock or even YouTube could offer a home for their story, others acknowledge that this might truly be the end of the road. And perhaps, in a strange way, that's fitting. The Chrisley journey started with a picture-perfect family living lavishly in Atlanta. It evolved into a saga of legal drama, courtroom battles, betrayal, and resilience. Maybe the final chapter isn't another season, but rather a lesson in what happens when fame, money, and the pressure to be perfect collide. For now, fans can only rewatch old episodes and listen to Savannah's podcast updates while clinging to hope. But as far as the networks are concerned, the cameras have stopped rolling, the set is dark, and the Chrisleys may never shout lights, camera, chaos again. One thing is clear, this is more than just bad news. It's a harsh reality check that the future of Chrisley Knows Best might just be a story told in past tense.